And here we go. Right, I think we're here. Welcome to unboxing number 2. And apologies again if you can hear the woodcutter outside. So it's not just that they're cutting trees outside. They've actually got one of those big woodcutter things, and they're chopping down loads of trees, feeding it into the woodcutter or the wood chipper, whatever it's called. Anyway, welcome. No woodcutter sound. Excellent. Welcome to second unboxing video of today. I'm doing 8 unboxing videos today, every 30 minutes, except for a little bit of a break at lunch. They've just stopped. Oh, quiet. I'm sure they'll come back later. Anyway, ATIWA. Uwe Rosenberg. Basically, got the game because it has Uwe Rosenberg on it. Uwe Rosenberg, great game designer, done a lot of fantastic games over the years, and every new Rosenberg game is definitely worth a look. Some of them have been a massive hit for me, some of them not so much. But I'm keen to try this one. Now, this is from Lookout Games. Sabine from Lookout Games kindly gave me a review copy of this game. This is the advanced level games. Now, they have a level above this. I believe, if I'm right in understanding this, expert level is their top one. So advanced level means that this isn't a super complicated game. And I didn't know much about this going in, other than it was a new game by Uwe Rosenberg, which was apparently a bit different from his other ones, because a lot of people think that all of his games are the same. I don't think that. I've played a lot of his games, and I find whilst there are some similarities between them, I don't feel they're all the same. So, yeah, we're going to dive into this one. So it is, if you were expecting the next Feast for Odin, it's not. This is still a heavy box, but it's not too heavy. And I'm going to guess, yeah, Hallertau's expert game. Do I have a favourite Uwe Rosenberg game? Feast for Odin is probably my favourite Uwe Rosenberg game. Anyway, we're going to dive in. And unlike the last one, the Heat unboxing video that I just did, where I'd already unboxed it and I'd already played it, this one is still in shrink. So we're going to take the shrink off. We're going to dive in, and I don't know anything about this. Well, no, I do know something about this. I know that it's not a super heavy game, and it's got bats in it. And it's about fruit bats. That's all I know. Right, let's have a look. See what it says in the back of the box. It says, the ATIWA range in southeastern Ghana consists of steep-sided hills with rather flat summits and is home to many an endangered species. In a nearby town, the mayor is causing a stir by giving shelter to a large number of fruit bats in his own garden. He has recognised the great value the animals have in deforested regions. Fruit bats sleep during the day and take off at sunset in search of food, looking for fruit trees many miles away. On their way home, they excrete the seeds of the consumed fruit. Nice. Disseminating them across large areas. So, we are going to be developing a community near the ATIWA range, creating housing for new families and sharing your newly gained knowledge on the importance that fruit bats have for the environment. One of the things which a lot of Euro games tend to have themes that are just completely pasted on. But to his credit, Uwe Rosenberg actually, I think, does his research and he knows about this sort of thing. So I'm going to guess that there is some reality in some of the stuff that happens in this game. Right, let's have a look. So there we go. There's the box. We've got a bag of wooden components, another bag of wooden components. Ooh. Now, that's interesting. Not in plastic. So this is kind of wrapped in a kind of like paper thing. Maybe this is their replacement for single-use plastics. If it is, thank you very much, because I've been banging on about that for a long time. We have, right, yeah, this is what I was saying. In most Rosenberg games, there is some kind of booklet that has explanations about the stuff, and it looks like that's what this is. Yeah, so we've actually got, this is a nice little bedtime read or something. Just a little bit about the inspiration for the game, how it was implemented, all about the benefits of fruit bats and stuff like that. Yeah, I really like it when they do that. A lot of people just put these to one side and never look at them because they just want to play the game. But yeah, I find it quite interesting sometimes. So we have a nice cloth bag. We have a score sheet. We have a rule book. Okay, so yeah, judging by the size of the rule book, I already know that this is a lighter game than some of the other ones. And Lookout Games do good rule books. And the little pop-ups from Uwe along the way really do help learn the game. Solo mode as well. We've got some punch boards. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Yes, Mr. Luke Hector from the Broken Meeple thought that that was a bear on the front cover. And to be honest, when you see it from a distance, yeah, I can see how he thought it was a bear. Right, let's have a look inside, see what we've got. I'm going to guess this is Clemens Franz. It's normally Clemens that does his artwork and graphic design. And it's not. Oh, no, the graphic design is Clemens Franz, but the illustrations are Andy Elkerton. So, yeah, Clemens sometimes does the artwork as well. But Clemens has done the graphic design, which is the art, the icons and everything else. That's definitely Clemens. You can see that. But the artwork is Andy Elkerton. Right, okay. So, what we've got is... we have a board. Oh, hang on a minute. What have we got here? We've got this bit. I don't know whether I'm supposed to take that off or not, but yeah, I must have to take that off, surely. Well, it's coming off. Whether I'm supposed to take it off or not, it's coming off. Right. I guess we don't need that. There we go. There's the board. I'm going to guess that this is for a number of players. But there's no iconography on it to tell me which side to use for different players. Or is there? Anyway, we got that. We got some sheets of punch board. Let's do Paul's punch test. Yeah, that's punching out all right. Oh, the bottom right, there are people. Yeah, so is that's 4 people? And that's 2 people? What about the 3-player game then? I don't know what we're doing in a 3-player game. Maybe we don't have it on at all for the 3-player game. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so we got some bits. Let's punch out these bits. Yeah, they're punching out, okay. Board Game Ramblings is in. Have you played this one yet, Johannes and Sonover? I did see a picture of a game that you were playing. What were you playing? I saw the picture of it. Oh, Applejack. Rosenberg's other new game that he had coming out this year. So I'm not going to punch all of these out. They're punching out okay. They're not popping out super cleanly. So just be a bit careful when you punch them out. Right, we've got this stuff. I don't know what this is. But we've got lots of these. Got lots of these. Ah, we have another sheet here. This is for 3 players. Right, we got an extra bit here. I don't know whether that needs to be on. But we got the 3-player board here. And that's 2 players as well. Anyway, I think each player has one of these. Are you going to do the teach tonight and play tomorrow? Excellent. Another sheet. Ah, now these are thicker. Don't know why, but this punch board is thicker than the last one. This is an extra 0.5 mil. Not sure why. Don't know what's special about these tokens. But these thicker cardboard is always harder to cut through. So be very careful when you're punching these out. One of them has not come out particularly cleanly. But yeah, I'm not sure why they are thicker. These are thicker as well. Whatever these tokens are, these are on thicker cardstock. There's a knock at the door. Just bear with us a minute. I just need to go downstairs and answer it. I will be back up in 30 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, I'm back. More games have just arrived. We might be doing a mystery unboxing tonight because I don't know what's in this box. Oh. Right, where were we? Oh. Cards, that's it. Did I see Uwe at Essen? I think I saw him walking past at one point, but no, I didn't actually. In fact, I don't think I've actually met Uwe. I probably do need to at some point. Oh, I'm out of breath now. Right, let's have a look at these cards. So yeah, they're wrapped in this nice paper. And as I say, if this is a deliberate attempt by Lookout Games to avoid single-use plastic, then I am very, very happy. Okay. Unfortunately, that card seems to be a bit marked on that side. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. There's a bit of a white mark on that card, which isn't on the other ones. Never mind. Right, what have we got? Yeah, I like that. We might need to zoom in a little bit more. Let's just zoom in a bit more. There we go. Settlements, villages, towns, Duica forests. So yeah, no, I don't know anything about this game. I don't know how you play it yet, but we got quite a lot of these cards. And that looks like a reference card. And feeding! Yay! I've got to need the feeding. Ah, and there's the faces of the round. And that's full of bats. Okay, so these are for the players, I think. Maybe they're the starting ones. But yeah, we got some of these for the different players. Anyway, there are cards in the game. Let's have a look. What else have we got in there? Let's have a look at the wooden components. In fact, let's switch back to the other camera. Because we want to see the meeples, don't we? The sound is cutting out a bit. Is the sound cutting out a bit? It shouldn't be cutting out a bit. Looks like it's okay to me. Unless it was while I was downstairs answering the door, at which point, yes. There was no sound at that point. So yeah, we got bat meeples. Very, very cool. I wonder what other games I can use the bat meeples in. We also have player meeples. These are nice and thick and chunky. So yeah, one's for the players. Lots and lots of bat meeples. And we have various animals. Let's have a look what types of animals we have. Is it goats? Let's have a look. Components list. Goats. Yes. So we have goat tokens. We have wild animal tokens. So it's generic wild animal. So goats, generic wild animals. And we have fruit tokens, which are oranges. So yeah, custom meeples, always good. Right, let's have a quick look at the rulebook then, shall we? What time is it? 11:46. I've got about 5 more minutes because I'm doing an unboxing every 30 minutes today. As I mentioned, the size of the rulebook to me makes this look like this isn't a particularly complex game. I think Sergio said right at the start, just before the stream started, that they played this at 2-player and it zooms along. What is the play time actually? It says 30 minutes per player. So yeah, good play time. Right, so main board. Yeah, 4-player side. Put those above there. Individual player boards, and you're going to be building up your thing by putting cards below it. You got your reference cards here, and it looks like you basically fill these with stuff. Your first game took 70 to 75 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. The black things are fruit bats. Yes. Definitely fruit bats. Well, I'm looking forward to this. This might be something that I learn how to play solo. If anybody's played it solo, let me know. But yeah, I'm keen to give this a go. See how it works. Right, now, a lot of you are probably going to ask, when am I going to be covering this on the channel? This is one of the games that I brought back from Essen, which is being added to the list of games that I want to cover. So, the situation is that I try and mix on my channel sponsored videos and videos funded through the Patreon campaign, because this is my full-time job. Ideally, I'd be a millionaire and I'd just be able to play games all the time and, you know, not worry about money. But I do have to do some paid work, and that is the sponsored videos. What I'm saying is the video, I don't have, Lookout Games are not sponsoring me to do a video of this game. What that means is I am going to do it. I do want to do it, but it's going to have to be added to the other pile. So the sponsored videos, obviously, I will do those. I've got a number of those booked in. The ones which are not sponsored, it will be down to my Patreon supporters to basically vote on the order in which I'm doing them. So at some point over the next week or so, once the dust has settled, I will be putting a big list on my Patreon page as to, here's all of the new games that I've brought back from Essen, which I'm not doing sponsored videos for. In what order do you want to see them? And then I will just go through that list as much as I can. However, this one has a solo mode. So for example, if we compare this to a game that doesn't have a solo mode, there's more chance of me being able to cover this during the day. Zoctol said sound issues was on your end. Excellent. Well, as long as it wasn't on my end, that's all good. Yeah. Graham is making a point about Tapestry has an 8-page rulebook that has been inexpertly condensed into 4 pages, and it's a terrible piece of work. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I would absolutely agree with that, Graham. The Tapestry rulebook is pretty awful. Rulebooks should be as long as they need to be. I have no time at all for anybody who tries to condense a rulebook into fewer pages to make it seem like the game is simpler than it isn't. Because I had a really, really tough time learning Tapestry from the rulebook. So, yeah. I don't know where that conversation started, but that's my thoughts on it. Anyway, reboxing video. Thank you very much, Sev. I've got 10 minutes before the next unboxing. What am I doing next? I can't even remember which one I'm doing next. Let me just have a quick look. I am doing... Where is it? General channel. I am doing... Palaces of Carrara next, and then I'm doing Hamlet. So that's the next 2 unboxings. Palaces of Carrara in 10 minutes time. And then I'm going to be doing Hamlet just before lunch. And for now, it's going to horrify some of you, but I'm just going to throw this in the box. Because at some point later on today, or tomorrow, or the day after, I'm going to sit downstairs and I'm going to properly punch this out and put it away. And also, the more unboxings I do, you probably can't see this on the overhead camera, but the more of these unboxings I do, this table is getting littered with all of these little white bits that you get. There you go. Done. And that will go downstairs to be put away properly later on today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel and making today's mass unboxings videos possible. If it weren't for the Patreon campaign, I wouldn't be able to do this because I'd be having to do paid work instead. So yeah, big thank you to everybody for supporting me and the channel. And I will see you in 10 minutes with another unboxing video of Palaces of Carrara 2nd edition. See you all soon. Bye-byes.